Hello there, gang, and welcome to the first episode of Displaying Model Behaviour for 2023. Not the episode I was expecting to do. Not gonna edit that. Start the year as we mean to go on. I was making my top 10 figures of Q4, and then boom! Hasbro drops the Chode Build-A-Figure on us. All these years, don't know how to pronounce the big green guy's name, but here he is. The Build-A-Figure for the new X-Men wave coming out around about spring this year. We kind of knew he was probably going to be the one because they teased him with the little creature he comes with. I will double check that name. I've got it written down, but I want to look at the camera while I'm talking to you. Anything else would be rude. So here he is, and all right, my resolution for the new year was to be nicer and say nicer things. So first of all, this is a figure that has been so in demand for a long time. People wanted the Starjammers, they wanted the cosmic X-Men characters, so this is great. We got Corsair now, we got Fang, it's all building out, which is wonderful. Alright, okay, little compliment sandwich. That was the compliment bread, now for the meaty bitter filling. It's the old Abomination Build-A-Figure body from 6 years ago? 5 years ago? A long ass time ago is what we're saying here. Now that kind of makes sense, kind of doesn't. Because Chode, I'm going to say Chode. Just don't stop me if I'm wrong. He should be bigger than Abomination. That's something that I got some feedback from my friends in the know who actually are more au fait with X-Men. I was like, guys, give me some opinions to pass off as my own. Dylan, thanks for helping a brother out. So he should be bigger for a start. But the biggest, most egregious thing is this is a real old body, man. It's a real old body. And look at those knees. Look at those ugly ass knees. Those are knees from a bygone time. And we should have said goodbye to those bygone knees because they just don't look good. The problem with Hasbro making like some really nice things recently is that when they go back into the well to try and dredge up some old water from, I don't know why I'm doing this metaphor, but when they use old stuff, it looks bad. And I think that looks bad. What looks good though? I think the sculpt on the face is fun. That is a fun face sculpt. A whole lot going on there. A lot of character, crazy, mutant alien fish man. That's great. That's really, really good. What lets it down though, again for me, when I first saw the pictures, my mind just went, that looks tacky. That looks real tacky. The paint, it's just all just one shade of green, bam! Then it looks like maybe there's a little like dry brush highlight, but I mean really like not a lot. It was the inside of his mouth that I think looks the worst, because it just one thing with these retro figures is that they're trying to recreate our childhood, our 80s nostalgia style, and it's like, hey, it looks just like the one from the 80s. Well, yeah, but we want it to be a modern figure that kind of harkens to the 80s, not one that literally looks like it was made in the 80s or the 90s when it came out. So that's what I'm seeing. It's all the same green. That just looks real cheap. It doesn't look good, and that's such a shame. Such a shame. Because you see some other artwork of Chode. We're going to be saying it in weird ways. I can't pick one. Help me out. Someone spell it phonetically for me, please, and then I'll get it right. Is that, he's got all these fins and different, the lips, the fins, they could have all been different colors. In some artwork, he's got the green body, but then more yellowy fins, and that would have brought this creature to life so much more, as opposed to just looking like chunk of green plastic, which is just what he looks like. Or inside the mouth. Inside the mouth, a different green, a darker green that is a juxtaposition between his skin and his internal sort of flesh. Because, again, it just looks like a chunk of plastic that's been farted out of a mold. And, I mean, it's what it is, but you want to disguise that with nice paintwork, and I feel that that's not the case here on this. Now, let me just double check the name of his little dude. Another one that I can't pronounce properly. Cree. He looks nice. It's a fun little accessory, but doesn't look like there's any articulation there. As my buddy Dylan said, like a ball joint head swivel kind of thing, that would be kind of nice. So that's great to have him there, but also it feels cheap with what else we're not getting. It's a Build-A-Figure. So come on, where's an extra head? Where's some different hands? Where's a weapon in a lot of artwork? He's got a big ass like harpoon, gun, rifle sort of thing. Throw that in. I mean, you're saving all the money on the old Abomination buck that you're using. You might as well give us something extra besides the head and Kree, which is pretty much it. I mean, yeah, he's got a belt, but I mean, come on. You gotta do some new sculpting. I'm not gonna compliment you for throwing in a belt. It's like, you gotta do something. You can't, it's like writing an essay. You can't just cut and paste from Wikipedia. You gotta add something of your own. So I'm not gonna compliment that too much. So on the whole, let's wrap this one up, because already this is the first video of the year, and I'm going verbose just to kickstart things off. I'm not impressed. This isn't a Build-A-Figure that would encourage me to buy the whole wave. And the wave is like a kind of a mixed bag with some nice stuff. I'm bringing up a picture of it so I can see, like, yeah, you've got Quentin, is it Quentin Quire? He's kind of fun. Fang, who will go great with Ch'od. Then you've got the Astonishing Cyclops, which I think looks cool. I do love that costume. You got Emma Frost to go with him, so they're going to make a really nice pair. Then you got Corsair, of course, so put him together, building out the Starjammers. That's good stuff. Then finally, Generation X. We're building Generation X. We got Monet, and we've got Chamber with his energy big bushy beard, which looks kind of nice. So it's an interesting mix of a wave, but that Build-A-Figure, I tell you what, all it would have taken is a little extra paint. A little extra paint just to make him feel more alive would have gone such a long way. I mean, I know that plastic's more expensive, but is paint more expensive? Because an extra go around with some more color to make him just feel more like a living creature and not just one single blob of plastic, man, that would have added some value to it. But guys, what do you think about Ch'od? I'm sorry. Comment below, let me know. Dang, it feels good to be back making videos. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, keep displaying model behavior.